Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Gators will boot it away to start the game.
Let's go. Oh.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
And they're able to make the tackle. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design, it's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Going for the big play.
Pick. See ya. Take it to the crib. Take it to the crib.
He's at the 20.
I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Oh.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. The PAT makes it 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions so he can find the open target and deliver strikes.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket, and that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield on first down.
Pick!
First half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite.
See ya, back to the lobby.
Really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
He'll pull it. Oh, out of space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Got a man. It's Wilson.
Whoop.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy...
Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big game.
Go, Gators!
First and goal.
Go, Gators! Here we go!
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice gain for this offense and make second and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Paste.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll run the counter. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's out. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. And here comes the pressure.
Back to the drawing board, bud. Just delete the game. Just delete the game.
And the clock continues to dwindle away. They get right to the line of scrimmage. Bringing the heat. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand.
See ya.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas.
Oh!
As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, it sets up 4th and short now early in the game, and this is now a massive decision for the head coach because it is early. And how aggressive are you willing to be? You could get this first down, pay it off, go score, create some incredible momentum, or you don't get it, it completely backfires, and now your opponents are literally knocking on the door.
They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator?
Oh.
I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
All right.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I got a punt, right? Oh!
Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
Well, look at this. Instead of trying to pen their opponent deep in their own territory, the offense stays on the field to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Powers through the defender. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Gators have a lot of options on 2nd and inches.
Oh, no.
Back to pass. Oh, release to the back. And he drops it. Just took his eye off.
I just pressed the button. I'm not going to lie.
And he was open. He had an opportunity. He just got
I just pressed some shit.
As they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield. They just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Lagway.
That's it.
It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
What was it last year? Oh.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Run game is good. Balance is good.
Right.
If the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the ground.
Good
And this
tackle.
one will be stopped for no
Ball.
gain.
That's a really good stop on the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Quick completion on the out. Wide open spaces. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Oh, I like this.
These
I'm
two
saying this one
guys,
is a
just
favorite.
on the same wavelength, they make clutch
See what
connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands
Oh,
of balls. You
no!
know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud.
Oh,
You're gonna
man.
feel him, especially on these third down situations.
He had a
And
star
golden
next to his
opportunity
name,
slips
too.
away
How
from
you
the
got
defense
that?
there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
Five.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. With jet sweep pass. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Oh, that didn't
Timeout
work.
called here by
Oh,
the defense. It's
fuck.
their first of the half. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Morton. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Get
In
him!
the middle, it's Carter. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll run play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Oh,
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35.
all right. Yeah, I'm sure Glenn said I'm really, really rich.
Time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Trying play action.
Oh, that's a pick.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
All right.
The Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. back to throw. It's Flagway.
Pick up that block.
Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
No.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the back. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Joyner. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Looking downfield, and time is running short.
Whoa.
Just flat missed him. Incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Nope.
Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take the deep
Why
shot.
are you doing that?
The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker.
My DB was turned backwards. What the fuck was that?
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Oh, he missed it. No good.
All right.
And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
10-3, 10-0, you mean.
And the Gators will kick it away to start the second half.
All right.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22.
Well, get him, boys.
Throw, it's Morton. Fires to the middle. Rolls it in.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up a completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Gives it on the option.
Strip him.
They just sense the frustration.
Oh, it's a fumble.
starting to
The ball
build
came
in the
out.
Offense, but I think with this running back as well, he is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going.
Got him.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Strong running there, going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now.
Oh.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, The offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
That pass is well off.
I'll tell you what I do
later in the game. Convert on third down.
I'll tell you my defensive adjustments in a little bit.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, man.
He's got it in more than enough for a first down. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one is 2nd and 14. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Morton. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of to move the sticks.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Pick! Oh! Are you kidding me?
On 3rd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really good defense, or listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And he missed it. No good. They're still down by a field goal.
You're being yourself, dog.
25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Bug, meat, windshield. Ouch. You cannot make a living as a quarterback taking those kind of hits. Nice job scrambling, getting the first down. Let's not do too many more of those.
That's reeled in. It's ball. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Put them fours up. I don't know what to pick here. I'm going to go with this.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to throw, it's Blagway. Here's a heat. He found a little open, he got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's there. Oh!
The connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on fourth down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge fourth down conversion late in this football game.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Gators are flying down the field. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Huh? I'm 8-3, I think, or 9-3.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Good play right here.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch.
Oh, why did he pick up the block?
Defensive front just flat whipped them.
Oh, man.
For a big loss. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Gators will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess.
You know he should have picked that block,
start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Morton. Under fire.
Get him.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. The Red Raiders get it past the sticks.
But nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward to get it.
And I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Douglas.
Oh, he
a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Dragged down.
Off that ball up.
After a pickup of 5 and the first down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down. And you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense, getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Defense not fooled there in a 2-minute situation. This offense trying to go quick game, trying to catch some blocks to see if they can spring that guy. But the defensive pursuit.
Hey, let's go! Let's go!
Takes it the other way.
Big-time players make big-time plays.
30 seconds left.
Games.
That's
Great
game.
job by the
GG.
defense. Not close.
Woo! So look, I do auto flip off, zone drop flat to 25, curls to 5, hooks to 5. They added 2 new things. Safety depth, I put close, and safety width, I pinch. Those are all pre. I mean, how many times have you tried to go deep?
And the quarterback takes
Exactly. Yeah.
What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week.
I wish you were good at college. That'd be fun. College football playoff. Congratulations, you made it to the playoffs. My rank right now is 4,076. I'm 9-3. At least 100,000. So 4,000 isn't bad. I like to be top 100. But let's see. The motherfucker ranked #1 right now. Yeah, let's see, leaderboards. He is 9. No, he's 50-1. Wow. Number 2 is 49 right here. You see wins and losses, 48-6. All right, so the top 10 is 35-4. 15 is 32-10, but he's probably using a shitty team. Because the guy 30-2 is 16, you know? So if you're using not such a good team, they'll give you some extra ranking points for that. Oh, Gators are ranked 11th. They got this running back or their quarterback to run. The guy 34th is 28-10. See, I want to get top 100. Alright. See, there's 5,300 online right now, but it's early. And this is early release. The game really comes out on the 10th, but I bought the package bundle with Madden. So. Then my phone, now only half my screen works. We're getting there. I think my paycheck will be $1,000. And I got my money, and nothing's going to do. Unless you eat 100 or something, let me know. What's today's date? Huh? On the 15th. What do you mean at the end?
What do you get paid this week?
Yeah, so I'll pay on the 16th or the 15th, depending on how my funds are making. Here's the didn't pay shit. I owe the total for my 10 years, about it's like 4,300. Which actually isn't that bad. But I would have paid $2,000 and then trying to set up a court via Zoom. I hope I don't gotta go to Miami. It wouldn't even be worth it. Trying to reduce the cost of supervision because of COVID, etc., etc. But I can't do it without
Making negative.
Venom or
No, your probation.
yeah, he's not answering. I did my part. You know, the judge, if they try to say some shit, but that, it won't even go that far. I would like to tell him straight up. It would be nice if he sent me an email saying, "Oh, let's reschedule. My apologies. I didn't realize there were shows on the 3rd." That would have been nice. But if I did some shit like that, that would have been a violation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Forrest. The Wawa. Is that when you get the pasta, just mix it up because you know the man there likes to slide off. What's your pants right there, buddy? No, Forrest. You can't sit around the house all day. Do you feel good though? Or you, huh? You feel good? That's the same fucking order. I'll just put a fucking dollar on the page. Yeah, even if you go with the sauce, the meatballs and sauces are pretty good. Did you see the dildo I wrapped up in there? Oh, man. Alright. Playoff time. Going for it. Here we go.
Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Oh, this guy's 8-4. God, let's go. I'm not nervous.
Kickoff team is out there, ready to get this
College
game
football
underway.
playoffs. Let's go. 9-3 versus 8-4. Huh? 8-4, and I'm 9-3.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. To the air. It's Lagway. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's ball. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hansen. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets him to the 40, and it's a first down. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
And we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really, really cooking, they've got some good good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Avoids pressure. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run there?
I think now, yeah. Of course, now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after taking the sack. I like mixing it up. But if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Fighting off the defender. Showed off just about every move
91st.
in the book, except the forward movement. Stopped for a short gain. And the Gators need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Back to throw, it's Flagway. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
DB's right up on the receivers. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. He's got it down the right side. Lots of room to run. He's loose. Touchdown, Tigers. He got it loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field.
Nasty son of a bitch.
How'd he throw up?
Just throwing up water.
Huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Flagway. Trying to set up the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Dog sick, the girl sick, everyone's... Fuck.
First play of of the period will be a second down. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quickly complete. Open space at the 25. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
We're on the board.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. They've got the screen set up. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get into the 33-yard line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage.
There he goes! And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
Touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
The Gators are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hansen. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, they're taken to the air. The Gators get it up to move the chains.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield behind the defense.
There he goes. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. To the air, it's Lagway. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. It's a running room. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacked on the extra point. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Tries to get it on the ground. It's a seam wide open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Going downfield for the big play. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing.
We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
At the 40, there he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. He was all by himself out there. Someone just lost track of their assignment.
And that's so frustrating because you want to make offenses earn it. And you don't want to give up big plays and bust coverages and let people run wide open, especially good players. Like, you know this guy's a good player, and you let him run wide open down the field.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Anderson. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Hurry on the Jets. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, LSU! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Pressure coming. He's got it wrapped up. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Good timing on the quick out. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
And the Gators come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
A lot of times late in games, you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job getting to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball quickly.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Florida.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. They put together an 81-yard drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running behind that left side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I think a lot of people were curious what the strategy would be tied this late in the game with this field position. Do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws to put their offense in position to win this game late.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hill.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
Timeout, LSU.
Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Trying to do it on the ground. This time
Let's
he
go.
doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Desperately want. Convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Back to throw, it's Lagway. That's caught, it's Wilson. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. Lets it fly. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's hauled in at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. We'll get it started here in overtime. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Rushes on him. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Now adjusting. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on 4th down here in overtime. A timeout is called. It gives everyone a chance to take a deep breath and get settled here in overtime. The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! Touchdown LSU! They jump on top here in OT.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. First down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Finds his man. It's Wilson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Touch pass on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Gator! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They're not going to mess around. They'll go for two and the win right here. They did not get it. The aggressive call to win the game right here, and they come up short in OT. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game. Decided overtime, crushing loss.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.